Hello there, beauty ravers, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Raven, and this is where I like to rave about beauty. If you would ever so kindly hit that like and subscribe button to become part of my little family here on YouTube, it means so much to me. Now, without further ado, let's jump on into the video. Hi guys, I'm so excited because today we are playing with Kaleidos makeup. This is my first time trying Kaleidos, and I'm super excited because I've heard nothing but great reviews across the board from some of my favorite influencers here on YouTube. I always hear Amy from Amy Loves Makeup and Betty Jean, aka Beautē, rant and rave about Kaleidos in general, like their entire brand. There's nothing they don't love from them, and I'm so curious to give them a shot myself. So I'm really happy that I found these on Black Friday for a super affordable price. This is the Cyber Bronze palette, and this one was on sale for like $14.50. And it's usually, I think, $27. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. But this palette is so beautiful. I'm not the biggest neutral lover, but this color story really spoke to me, and I feel like this could be a neutral palette that I might end up loving and reaching for more than any other. So I'm excited to play with that. I really like the fun pops of red that it gives you. I feel like we could create a Christmas look, so that's why I'm all here with my antlers and a Christmas dress on. That's the vibe I'm feeling today. And I also went ahead and picked up the Mars Melter. This is the new reformulated version. They had another Mars Melter, but they replaced it with this one. I never tried the original one because obviously this is my first time playing with them, but this is what this one looks like, and it is super beautiful. They recently repackaged all of their highlighters, so now they are all 10, and I believe they used to be cardboard inside. I've honestly done so much research on this brand. It's a brand that's been on my radar all year, and it was one of those brands I really wanted to try this year. So I'm so happy that we get to together. So let me share my accessories with you before we jump into these swatches and into the tutorial. First off, I have this wig. No, it's real. I grew it overnight and platinum. One night. That's all I needed. No, I'm kidding. It's a wig, and it's from Donna Love Hair. It is not glued down, so if at any point you see this pop up, we're just gonna turn the other way and pretend you didn't see that, okay? My plugs are from Love Kills Boutique. This dress is from a brand called Lily Rosy Girl. My choker is from Miabella. This little reindeer antler headband thing I got going on over here is from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I know. I didn't know I needed it in my life until I saw it and was like, oh, yeah, I need that. My nails are from Kiss. This was the holiday collection last year. Now let's get into these swatches. I haven't swatched this palette yet, so I'm super excited. I'm as excited as you are to see it. The shade names are on this little plastic shield, so I am going to be keeping that. I don't like having to keep those because they annoy me. But the names are not on the palette, so I kind of have to if I want to know what I'm using. These feel really creamy. Oh my goodness. This is Carbon. Next we have Y2K. Wow. We have Droid. And you know Droid is going to just make me think of Star Wars, so you know. This is Plasma. Infrared. That is so nice. I've been looking for a perfect bright red shimmer for literally years now, and I might have just found it. Definitely using that shade today. And last but not least, we have Quantum. These are amazing swatches. I honestly am one of those people who are like, oh, swatches can't tell you everything. So I am still going to judge them based on how they appear on the eyes, but this is a really good way to start. Like, swatches do help you somewhat navigate how it's gonna work. Not necessarily. You can get really bad swatches and have a really cute look, but you could also have really great swatches and it be really hard to blend out and just not be as great as you think it is. But I'm excited regardless, so now let's jump into this look. The first shade I want to take is Droid, and that's like a gingerbread brown in my opinion. I'm gonna pick that up on my Profusion brush. It's just a fluffy blending brush. This palette does come with a mirror, but it is quite small, so I'm just going to use my mirror instead. And I'm going to pop this shadow in my upper crease. That is very pigmented. So I did go in with a very light hand, and I tapped off the excess as well because it is so pigmented. Just something you might want to note. Yeah, so now we're just going to swirl that through the crease really quickly. You might be wondering why I chose this palette. considering I'm not huge on neutrals, and they do have a few other colorful palettes. And the reason being for that is because the electric turquoise and the sci-fi green are the two I had my eyes like set on, honestly. But the sci-fi green was out of stock, and my sister told me she was buying me the turquoise one for my Christmas present. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, but which one do I want to try? Because like I said, I wanted to try this brand in 2020, so I wanted to pick up something that I could try before Christmas. So any of them were fine for me to try, because honestly, the color stories all spoke to me on the same level. But because this one was the most discounted, and the factor that I don't have a lot of neutrals that I love, I thought it might be fun to find more neutrals that I do love and be able to do looks for you guys with both colorful and neutral, because I know there's also a lot of neutral lovers out there, and I just want to appeal to everyone's likes and wants, so that's why I picked up this one. Also, if you hear my cat throughout this video, I don't know why she's being very whiny today, but I'm sorry. Alright, I feel like that's looking pretty good. Now I want to take Y2K, and I want to take that on my dough color number 9 brush, and I'm just going to pop that right below what we just put down. I'm liking how they're blending into each other as well. They seem to be working quite nicely. I heard Beautē mention this palette in her holiday favorites video, and I couldn't agree with her more, because it does very much remind me of the holidays. I feel like these browns are very much gingerbread tone, and with the reds, I feel like this is a very holiday-esque palette, so I thought this was a really good idea to try it now, if any time, because no, it's not a new palette, but it's new to me, and I feel like it's a good time to bring this palette out. So if you own the palette, maybe break it out and create some holiday looks, get you some inspiration going. Now I want to go in with Carbon, and I want to use that to deepen up the look. I'm going to take that shade on my Moda 402 smudger brush. I'm going to apply it to the outer V. And to blend that shade out, I'm going to use my dough color number 2 brush. I'm just very lightly blending the edges into the rest of this eye look. Alright, I'm liking that. I'm going to cut my crease now using my NYX Glitter Primer. I'm just going to apply some to the back of my hand and use my LA Colors eyeshadow shader brush. And I like to go right above my natural crease. And I'm kind of just going to wing this out a little bit. Now that we've applied the glitter glue, I'm going to go in with Infrared. And I'm going to take that on my dough color number 5 brush, and I'm going to put that on the outer portion of the wing. Okay, this might honestly be one of my top favorite reds in my collection. This is just stunning. Like, words can't describe how happy I am with this on my eye. I think I'm going to try and use all of the shades in the palette today. So I'm going to go in now with Quantum, and I'm going to apply that to the middle portion of my lid. And I'm just using that same brush. I just wiped it off very quickly. And I'm going to blend those two together where they meet. This is looking so pretty. Oh my god. I get why they rave about it now. It's making sense. It's all coming together. And last but not least, I'm going to take Plasma on the inner portion of the lid. And again, just taking it on that same brush, I just wiped it off again. Wow, that is bright. That is such a beautiful silver. I'm just going to blend where those two shadows meet as well. I am honestly loving this so much. I could have put literally any one of those shimmers all over my lid, and I would have loved this look. Like, they are all so powerful. Yes, just yes. Now let's do the lower lash line. And for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to take a little bit more of Infrared on the outer portion. And in the inner portion, I think I'm going to go in with Droid. And I'm just going to take that on my eyeshadow shader brush. I have no idea where this is from. And to blend those out, I'm going to use my Luxie 209 large shader brush. Alright, I'm going to now add liner, lashes, eyebrows, my base, the other eye, and all the other good stuff I need to get done, and I will be right back. And we're back. Okay, so I did my face, I did my eyebrows. I did try out the Ofra banana powder. This is something I got in my BoxyCharm this month that you probably have already seen, and if you haven't, please do check it out. It'll be linked in my description box. But I was talking about how banana powders usually pull a lot of yellow on me, and I know they're yellow, but it's supposed to brighten you. It's not supposed to make you a banana. I know it's in the name, but it's just not how it works. But I actually think this looks kind of nice. It doesn't appear to be pulling too yellow on me, and usually they do. You tell me, am I just blind? Am I a banana? You let me know. I trust you guys, so I think you'd let me know if I looked like a lemon head, right? I hope so. I'm so excited. This is such a pretty color. Let's swatch it because that will give us a little bit of something. And I haven't swatched it yet, so I'm like really excited. Ooh, that's pretty. That's such a pretty, like, peachy red flex. Oh, I'm excited to have this on my face. Okay, let's get into it. I could honestly collect peach highlighters. I love them. They're so pretty. And red highlighters are my favorite thing in the world. And this is a peachy red duochrome. And what more could I ask for? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is something. Okay. I'm honestly really understanding why everyone loves them. I'm kind of mad I haven't tried them sooner. What was I doing? Can you see how gorgeous that is? I hope you can. I'm not using my good camera. I hopefully will start filming with that soon though, so you can be able to see this flex really well. But right now you probably can't, but you're gonna just have to trust me right now because this is stunning. Give some to my nose. It's so pretty. It like melts into my skin, but it's still so shiny. Like I can shine from Mars, but also it kind of, I wouldn't say natural, but it's very like glowing from within. So like it melts into the skin. So I know it's not natural, but it's beautiful. Like there's no harsh lines. Oh, I'm loving this. Okay. You might be wondering why I didn't pick up the new highlighter. They have the new Space Prophecy, I believe is what it's called. And the only reason I didn't grab that one is because my sister also told me she picked that up for me for Christmas. When I tell you I'm excited about that, oh, you don't even understand. Because that is a multi-chrome highlighter, guys. Multi-chrome highlighter. It seems divine. It looks divine. I've watched so many people apply it to their beautiful faces and it just makes me envy them because it's just too pretty not to have in my collection. It's just, that's the bottom line there because I need it. I need to look that beautiful too. It's not fair. So I guess she listened and she was like, hey, you know that highlighter you really wanted? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, I may have got it for you. And I'm like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those moments where you're just like, oh, yes. My sister is a literal doll. I love her so much. But I'm so excited, and I will definitely be featuring that on my channel as soon as it's in my hands. So, yeah. This highlighter, though, is so beautiful. So now I'm really excited to have the new one because if it's this kind of formula, which I assume they all are the same formula, yes. This is so, so pretty. I could put this all over my face. It's honestly taking a lot of me not to, so if I don't put it all over my face, be proud. I'm putting it on my cheeks because this is a beautiful blush lighter as well. So you know how people put a highlighter on their cheeks now? I think it's been going on for about a year or so, but I've been doing it for like 4 or 5 years, and I remember a lot of my friends being like, she puts highlighter on her cheeks, and now it's a trend. Nah, just putting that out there. But I remember that. I thought it was really funny because I've always been doing this and I think it's really beautiful. I think it looks so good on everyone. Like, obviously you can't just use any highlighter to do this. It has to be stuff that like really settles in nicely to your skin. But this is literally like, it's sinking into my skin. Like, it looks so, so good. But some would be like too harsh and it might look a little weird if you put it on your cheeks. So definitely be cautious if you are trying to do this. But this is definitely a highlighter you can do it with because this looks phenomenal. If the Sci-Fi Green palette goes back in stock, I'm gonna have to pick that up. Maybe if like another release comes out, I can pick it up with that. That sounds like a good idea. I'd do that because I love the color story of that one. I do have a lot of green color stories, but I love green, so It'd be silly not to have that one in my collection, so I'm gonna have to add that at some point. All right, I'm gonna do my lip, and I'm gonna do some freckles, and you know, we're gonna come back, we're gonna chat, sum up my first impressions. I'm pretty sure you know how I'm feeling, but we're just gonna come back, so I will be right back. All right, guys, and we're back. I did decide to pair this look with my MAKIAGE liquid lipstick. I believe that's how you say that. I'm not really sure. I don't know how I feel about it though. I never do a red lip because I don't know how I feel about myself in a red lip. I'm very insecure about red lips for some reason. I feel like I can pull off a black lipstick, like it's fine. But when it comes to red, I'm like, is that my color? Do I look sick? I honestly can't tell. I'll wear literally green, yellow, blue. I don't really care what I wear. I just personally don't know if red looks good on me. But I figured if any look, this would be the look to pair it with. Anyways, now let's get into my thoughts and opinions about these products. Do you think it's too soon to ask them to marry me? No, but seriously, these were so nice. I mean, I really, really enjoyed this eyeshadow. This silver, it's gorgeous. It's just so eye-catching. I love it. I mean, I have silvers in my collection, but nothing like this. And this red even, I really love that red. I've been on the hunt for a perfect red shimmer for like 3 years now. I will say I found a few. Maybe I should do a video of like the best red shimmers. Let me know if that'd be something you're interested in. If you're anything like me, I know it can be kind of hard to find a really true red shimmer that's like very vibrant. I don't know what it is. I have a ton of red shimmers, but they're not like this. You know what I mean? And I have a couple now that I really do enjoy, but I have been on the hunt for the perfect one for quite a while now, and this might be the one. It's either this one or Blazed from Divina, because I finally got that one in my hands too during Black Friday, and spoiler alert, that's a really amazing red. But that's gonna be in my Black Friday haul. This also will be in my Black Friday haul, but I couldn't help myself but do this video. I might post this video after the haul. If that's the case, I'll link that video down below as well. But for now, I'm loving it. We're not at McDonald's, Raven. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. But the highlighter too, this is just beautiful. This is just so good. I mean, I really love an orange highlight, so that's just me. But this peachy red duochrome shift is divine. I'm here for it, man. I'm living for this highlighter right now. This is probably going to be one of my favorite highlighters. I have quite a few highlighters, but I only have a couple favorites. I don't want to ruin my favorites video because I am going to be doing a favorites of 2020. Yeah, so I don't want to ruin that, but I do only have like 3 that I'm really raving about at the moment. I have a lot that I love, but not a lot that I'm like head over heels for. But this, I know it's just my first time using it, but like I said, I might marry it. Like, it's really good. I get why everyone raves about this. It's really good quality. I mean, I love the packaging. That's what drew me in initially when people were talking about Kaleidos. I was like, whoa, what is that? Like, this is so cute in my opinion, and how it opens and everything. Like, I just think the concept of this is stunning. Like this drip paint, I make drip paintings and I have one that actually looks similar to this, and that's another reason why I wanted this one so badly. Like, this is just so pretty. Like, I can't get over that. I thought it was gonna be lighter. Like, you can tell that this costs money because you can feel it. It's kind of heavy, not like too heavy and it's like annoying, but it's like, it's got some weight to it, and I really like that. It makes it feel a little bit more glamorous in my opinion, and I really enjoy this. And it's a neutral palette, guys. When I rant and rave about a neutral palette, you know this is a sign. This is a sign that this is a good product. Like, I'm just not a neutral person. It's not that I don't like neutrals, because I like all colors and everything. It's just, they're not my favorites. But this palette, I could see myself grabbing for this all the time. But that's about it from me, guys. I'm gonna keep using these products, and I will come back in a while. Have no idea when, but I'll come back with a review eventually, and I'll let you know how things are going in the future. You know, how's the Futurism working out? Because so far, we're going well. We're going strong. We're going strong. I see the future bright for us. I hope we had fun. I hope you have a wonderful day, and stay beautiful.